Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Ari Sky Read-A-Lee's video blog. I'm Ari Sky. Please excuse me. Let me get my other glasses on, my new glasses. So a lot of you out there have been wondering what I've been doing. Well, I've been prepping! Yes, I am the Daedric Princess of Madness. I am prepping. Why, would you say? Because shit's about to get real. What do you guys think? So, if you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. If you're coming back, you're welcome. So, I'm going to make this short and sweet. We have a situation where all of you need to prep and prep and prep. We got the stock market going down. We don't know what it's going to be Monday, but I have to get on here to tell you guys, don't take any chances. Yeah, don't. Don't take chances because we don't know what's going to happen. There's people fighting for Social Security. You got Doge doing whatever. You got them redoing the services. You got so many things happening. You got my father talking about Social Security being cut and everyone's going to lose their benefits. And made in Myanmar. That's new. So the doctor's contract's out to Myanmar. Anyways, so some of you out there wondering what's going on. Hello, you beautiful people. So, a lot of you have been messaging me saying, I didn't vote for this. Well, I warned you. No cheese party for you. Now, a lot of you say, well, you know, it's just a short-term pain. Really? What if it keeps going down? And we end up like moderator Sister Pee-wee says, the next Venezuela. Think about it. We got a lot of problems, and you guys keep coming to me saying, well, you know, I don't see you talking negative about our Commander-in-Chief. It's not my job. My job is to prep, and prep hard. Why? Because the moment is now. This is what we were prepping for. I literally told you to prep before grocery prices went up, and grocery prices went up. Eggs are too high. Where I live, coffee just went up $3 more because we're paying for the tin for the can alone. Then there's beer. Beer went up $5 for a 12 to 18 pack because we're paying an aluminum fee. So, before you sit there and say, why has my food gone up? We import a lot of stuff. Wheat, grains, everything. So when your prices go up, by the way, I looked today at my local numbers. It looks like all the fuel went up yet again. I saw it spike like a few days ago. It went up like 60 cents a gallon. Yeah, 60 cents a gallon. Are you loving this now? And I told you a while ago. I told the Higgins. I told the Pee-wee. I told the Zoe. I told you all to prep and prep hard and prep fast. This is what we're prepping for. Now look. Are you happy with your pocketbook? With me, I got plans put into place and more plans. I saw my manager yesterday and had a nice little chat with her. Talked to my neighbor upstairs, had a little chat with him. We are prepping. So, what does that tell you? Tells me that you guys need to get off your lazy ass and start prepping. Yeah, that's right. Start prepping. Yeah. Why? Because it is the future. Yeah. Everything's going up. And this is what Tildor would say would be the Black Swan event. Might be manufactured, might not be. Who knows? But I'm just here to tell you, prep like you got a pair. Yep. There you have it. Why? Because you can. So, before you sit there and say, what do? I just ordered 10 cases of ramen. I'm good. But, on a side note, Costco's got some great deal on lamb, steaks, rib roast, milk, And anything else I need? Oh, not to mention I have lamb in the freezer. Why? Because I'm prepping. So one of my moderators, I believe his name is the Higgins, or as I call him, Annoying. Yeah, annoy. Anyways, he said to me, actually he's okay. Asked me what problems I have. I'm not going to explain it. You see, well, the Higgins is all about trying to do this and that. I got a feeling in the next month or so, Social Security may just be stuck. Might be delayed. They've already cut 7,000 employees. They're making it harder and harder. And I was thinking of the Higgins. Now, I don't know where he stands, but a lot of these idiots have voted. I didn't vote for this. Well, I'm not going to say a peep. I prepped for the worst. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say this or that or the other. My job is to tell you, are you prepared? Are you happy with your pricing? Are you happy that tariffs went through the roof? Yeah. A friend of mine owns a boat. He just found out it'd be 85% tariffs just to get his parts from France. Yeah, that's what happens when you own a French catamaran. A lagoon. Think about it. You got to think about this. I warned him. I said, don't buy a boat. But did he listen? No. Now he's screwed. Yes, the investments we make are long-lasting ones. So, this old lady wants to tell you that I wanted to make a video for y'all tonight. Before I make leftover hamburgers. Hamburgers! And salad. Yeah, so. Anyways, for some of you out there, a lot of you wondering what I've been doing, I can't tell you, okay? It's prepping business. But I will tell you that it is important what I'm doing, and I'm staying off to get things done. I mean, look, if you look at from the executive orders to now, you got to ask yourself, do I want to be online? No. Will I present to be online? No. Will I post from time to time? Yes. Why am I doing it tonight? Because we have some issues. Yes. Now, a lot of you have been messaging me, oh, did you see those stupid Democrats? They're going to lose in 26. Ha! We're going to control the world. Ha! Really? So you're going to basically, great that you're claiming you're owning liberals, but when you go hungry, that's a different story. So why do you think I'm not taking any chances? Yeah. And this is where I'm going to say it again like the last video. Moderator Zoe, she knew exactly why I'd stay home and hunker down. And yes, if Zoe's wondering, yes, this is it, right, Zoe? This is what you're looking for? Found this in the bottom of a shopping cart. There was 3 of them. I was like, pay dirt! And then I told Zoe, and she's like, son of a bitch! Well, guess what? It's life. And I gotta basically fold these things up. This is gonna be tomorrow's work. I'm gonna fold all this up. And then, now a lot of you, I told you, do not buy anything unless you have to. That's the thing. We can boycott. We can save our money. We can be frugal. Money doesn't grow on trees. Now, I've invested, and I want to tell you, I got this 6 terabyte SSD. Found out it was a mechanical drive. Failed in 3 weeks. Yeah, brand new. Now I'm doing the Higgins thing and demanding a refund. They're like, nope, can't do it. It's Western Digital. So I was like, man. So what happened? Family sent me a Crucible. I think it's like a 6 terabyte SSD. Now I just found out that there's a 28 terabyte HDD. I found out the things that the Higgins always wants. 28 terabyte SSD or hard drive. That's the Higgins, by the way. It's a mechanical drive. I haven't looked at it. That's why it's like $300-something. Anyways, back to the chat. So, anyways, one of the things I've been doing is I'm cleaning my place pretty good, and I'm focusing with 15-minute blocks right now in my planner. Why? Because I have to. Chloe, of course, was supposed to get a free computer for cleaning. That didn't work. Now, I know that Higgins would be like, oh, I'll take the free computer. You didn't clean my apartment. Sorry. So, for some of you out there, you guys are wondering, so I got to tell you a couple stories. Okay, I've been very frugal. Very frugal. I've been working on other projects. So, My vacuum cleaner, Chloe disassembled it, cleaned it, put it back together. Thing caught on fire. Nothing got burned down. So, I need a new vacuum cleaner. Chloe said she'd buy me a new one, and it's being shipped. So, there we go. New Dirt Devil. Could have went with a more expensive one, but I figure for the price, this will last maybe 3 to 5 years. Then it's another purchase if it doesn't last. Vacuums only, the more, so then you got to look at the other purchase. I was told that my mop, the one that the lovely Zoe gave me, fell apart, and yeah, I went to Ace and they're like, we're out, and I was like, damn. So I went and bought me, Chloe chose it and bought for the house one of those old cedar mops with a handle and everything set up, and so we'll see how that goes. So we should be good for that. I'll have the floors cleaned up Monday, vacuumed everything. I'm doing 15-minute blocks, but yeah, that's one thing I'm doing is cleaning. I'm staying off because I'm watching everything going on. And I will get back to you soon, little Dutchie. I'm on YouTube doing an offline video. No cheese for you. So, anywho, these are radios. Now, Chloe, of course, I was going to tell you guys a story. Anyways, so my older flip phone finally took a dump. So I have a backup flip phone to my backup number. My one that, anyways, the Higgins has my numbers. He can contact me. He's not, so he just emails. What am I doing? This is the stuff I'm doing. So, anyways, so the bottom line is, I've been busy trying to get everything put together. Now, if you're not on Blue Sky, you can always check out Blue Sky on my channel. In the meantime, I just wanted to say for the record, I am glad to be here, and I'm glad to tell you guys that it's time to get serious. So with me, I'm tracking and making sure no eating out, cutting out all expenses needed. New budget planners are coming. These are almost full. Yeah. Why? Because it's time to be serious. Now, you guys have emailed me. You've texted me. What's going on? Why aren't you messaging? How come you're busy? What's the future? I can't tell you the future. But a lot of people say, oh, we're going to have short-term pain for long-term prosperity. Really, what if it's going to be long-term pain for long-term prosperity, or long-term pain for negative gain? Think about it. I want you guys to think about it. What if the stock market plummets tomorrow or Monday, and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then eventually you're going to sit there and wonder. Now, have I not taught you to prep for emergency disasters? Pee-wee knows this. The Higgins knows this. Zoe knows this. Mark knows this. Now, a lot of you guys have voted. A lot of you are saying, well, I didn't expect my food prices to go through the roof. Why am I not talking to you guys right now? I'll tell you why. Because I don't want to hear anyone complaining about who you voted for. We already have enough problems. Local drunk thinks eggs are $1.50 a dozen. Of course, he drinks too much. And I've seen firsthand what's going on in the world, even with a pinched nerve and a torn rotator cuff. That's why I'm having problems with that's why I'm doing 15-minute blocks on my thing. And guess what? I gotta wait till May to July to get in just to see the doctors, because apparently the health department fired all the doctors. Most of the doctors being canned in the blue states. I wonder why. Now, I'm not complaining. Now, before I sign off, remember I do the 15 to 20 minute increments. Tell you, I may start doing a weekly video or a daily video. If you guys want daily again, I'll do 15-minute intervals and upload. But anyways, right now you guys need to be prepping for nuclear war and a Great Depression. Right now we're going into a recession. The economy was good 3 months ago. A lot of you said, oh, the economy, now look. How do you feel now? I mean, I looked at the people, like, I was thinking of Sister Pee-wee and Brother Dan and Brother the Higgins and other people I know driving cars. I mean, look, it costed me, and you're like, well, Rita, you don't drive, so it doesn't matter to do. That would be what the Higgins would say. Well, Higgins, if you're watching this, blow off, okay? I do pay for gas. You see, once a month for the last few months, I've been renting a minivan and going off island. Guess who's got to pay the van gas? Whatever Costco charges. Last time I thought it was like $4.05 for a gallon. Think about that. $4.05. Not to mention if you own a boat, diesel's like $5.75 a gallon. So I just want you to think about it. By the way, when and if I do go on the boat, sometimes I gotta pay the diesel fuel. Now think about that. So before you sit there, oh, Rita, you know. Yeah. So minivan rental, that's not cheap. Yeah, I was hoping for a white minivan, so we got a blue one. Oh well. But the point is it's for shampoo, conditioner, body wash, dish soap, garbage bags, Ziploc bags, rib roast, ground beef, ground lamb, steaks, milk, coolers that we fill in, and other things. See, when we go off island, we hit Trader Joe's, Best Buy if we need something, BW usually once a month eatery. Otherwise, we go to 2 Walmarts, 2 Costco's, Dollar Tree, Dollar General sometimes. I think it was Dollar General. Anyways, the dollar store. Then there's the Dollar Tree. And then there's other things like the mall. But in the end, we always get back in the ferry and go home at night. Why are we doing this? Cheaper supplies off island. By the way, 2 Costco's, Bellingham and Burlington. And sometimes if we have time, we go by Wingstop for some wings. Of course, BW's better than Nashville Hot. Whoa! Anyways, but I've learned that it's better to basically buy wings and literally cook them at home. So I sort them out in my frozen wing things, and then I bake some and dip it and roll it in my sauces. And yeah, so think about it, people. This is how you live. Yeah, so think about it. Recession, we're going into. We're preparing just in case for a depression and a World War III and or maybe a nuclear war. So think about it. I don't know about you, but if you're going to be out and about tomorrow, go check out the rallies around the country. It's the Don't Touch My Social Security rally. Look it up on something.us. Mobilize.us. Now, I saw that today and thought, better add to it. If you guys want your Social Security to be protected, better get on the rallies because, yeah, and peaceful and protest peacefully. With that said, everyone, I got stuff to do. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. Thumbs up button, subscribe button. Keep the comments nice is all we ask. And if you want a new video daily, I will budget it for 15-minute block in my planner. Thank you. And God bless you in everything you do. And keep on prepping because we're not out of the woods yet. Thank you and God bless you.